As somebody who covers food distribution, sustainable agriculture, and local food economies for her work, I think that we in America are in for a real rude surprise when it comes to the cost of our food and the limitations to the kind of food that we are going to have access to over the next few years. I realize that everybody who voted for the Cheeto thought that their grocery prices were going to fall. And, well, frankly, that was foolish of them to expect that. They thought they were going to sell out their brown neighbors and have them deported, and in exchange, they were going to get cheaper eggs. But they don't actually understand how agriculture works in America and who works our farms. So while we're seeing things like Arabica coffee and other imported foods shooting up in price, and the more conflict that the Cheeto manufactures with other nations, the more those prices will go up and up. The more tariffs get rolled out, the more those prices will go up and up. Because you know who pays a tariff? It's the consumer. It's us, the American people. It's not the nation we're buying goods from. It's not the Cheeto. It's us. So when he slaps on tariffs because some country hurt his fifis, that raises the prices for you and for me. But also, we are seeing farms across America halting harvests. In many states, including Texas, here in Oregon, much of the South, as much as 50% of our farm laborers are undocumented. And they're not showing up to work right now because they're afraid of getting raided by ICE and getting deported. California just announced a halt on citrus harvesting. They don't have any workers. Strawberries in Florida. Crops all around America are rotting in the fields, and more of them will. Because I guess our racism matters more than actually having food to eat. We are really willing to cut off our nose to spite our face here in the U.S. to scapegoat immigrants at the cost of our own food supply. Well done, America. And I have yet to see any Trumpers who are willing to quit their job and take a minimum wage job or a job that is paid by the pound. So good luck on you folks who've never worked in agriculture picking fast enough to even make enough money to pay for your commute. So we're going to see imported foods become more and more expensive. People will be priced out of affording those foods. And comparable foods will not be available in the U.S. because we have nobody to plant and tend and harvest, much less process those foods. Good luck with the price of beef now that you are starting to deport all of our slaughterhouse workers. Say goodbye to that roast chicken dinner. Everything is about to get much more expensive, and what is available on grocery store shelves will be far more limited. For those of you that were fine throwing your brown neighbors under the bus because you thought it was going to get you cheaper eggs, welcome to the find out phase.